Yeah. And that's really topical because we're about to cover a Mediaslaves song right now.
Oh, yeah.
So
when was the last time we covered Mediaslaves? It was fucking forever ago, dude.
It was like, they're like one of the OG bands that reached out to us in the beginning, bro. I think it was like literally episode like 13 or something. All right, yeah. So the last time, we're now on episode 51. The last time we talked about Mediaslaves was episode 17.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing about Mediaslaves is that they have like some of the dopest social media presence that I've ever seen. I get the sense that they're all around just really funny guys. And Johnny, if you ever see me in the chat channel, hop in and say what's up, bro. You seem like a really cool guy. I fuck with your music. I fuck with your guys' like personality that's just coming through on the tracks and everything. And Mediaslaves dropped a new song. It's called Percent Sign. Like, you know, hit shift 5 on your keyboard and make it percent. And we're going to cover it right now. So without further ado, unless you got anything else you want to cover before we jump in, Tannelo, I think we're ready, dude.
Let's fucking get it.
Let's fucking get it, bro. I'm ready to listen to some Mediaslaves.
It's been long enough.
It's been long enough. Hell yeah.
I'm ready to listen to some fucking heavy shit on a podcast and talk about it for a minute.
God damn, I've missed this. These weeks of technical difficulties have taken so much from us. But yeah, send it, brother.
That was sick.
Fucking sick, right?
That was sick.
In case you guys couldn't tell, I know it's been a long time since we covered Mediaslaves. Maybe we should have said this in the front half, but Mediaslaves is like a punk band, bro. They're like authentically punk. And
like skate punk, like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah.
Punk.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. This song belongs in like an ATV. I was about to say ATV Off-Road Fury. This game belongs in like a Tony Hawk Pro Skater game.
Great game, though.
Yeah.
Great game, though.
ATV Off-Road Fury is a little more butt rock. I feel like the skateboard games are a little more like punk and pop punk. Anyway.
Shit like this.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So it's supposed to be like fuck you energy, and I think they pull it off here, bro. I like the way this song starts with that guitar tone, and that shit just kind of picks up.
Bro, the tone is fucking is chef's kiss. It's just fucking, it's great.
Dog, yeah.
They've really dialed that shit in. It sounds fantastic.
Dead ass. Nothing has even happened by this point in the song, but if you just go to like 10 seconds real quick and play a little bit of that. That little riff right there, that makes me feel a lot cooler than I am. You know what I mean? And it's memorable. That down, it's good as shit.
It reminds me of one of the slower Every Time I Die songs, where they just have like a big, chunky, groovy riff, you know?
Yeah, dude.
And then it just breaks off out of nowhere.
All right, bro. So I need your help defining a term. Somebody was talking about Every Time I Die earlier today. I was watching a Finn McKenty video, and he used the word skronky, right?
I'm sorry?
Have you heard of the word skronky before?
Skronky?
Skronky.
No.
It's like, I feel like that word has way too many consonants in it. But either way, that was used to describe Every Time I Die. And I've been trying to like find something to apply to. I don't know if it applies to this song or not.
What the fuck?
Somebody let me know in the Discord.
Hold on. Raw and discordant, especially of an electric guitar.
Oh, so it's specifically an electric guitar sound.
Skronky is a combination of skeevy, skeezy, and raunchy.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's cool.
The fuck?
I didn't know any of that before right now.
I'm not with it.
Okay, whatever. All right, I'll just backpedal back out of that one. Bro, okay, so you heard that tone, that line, that's sick as shit. Go to 44 seconds. This is when the song like really kind of drops in.
Yeah, dude.
And he comes in with "Give me all of your money." So the song is called Percent. This song is basically about money and debt and sort of the division between upper class and middle class and lower class within society and how it's kind of fucked. But it's like I'm looking at the lyric page right now on Genius, bro. That first phrase, give me all your money. You know that it ain't worth shit. You sold me your soul. It's all here in the fine print. Perfect, right? Simple, to the point, fuck you, right? Like, if we're going to put a theme to this song, it's fuck you, right?
And the album art is fire, too.
You know, sort of like driving that point home. We got a good, like, Illuminati pyramid going on here with some money flying around in the background. These are people that are disenfranchised with the economics that have taken place in the world in the last 2 years. And I don't blame them, man. This is exactly...
I don't blame it either, man.
Sort of
this
shit.
This entire fucking situation I am staring down the barrel of the fucking Denver housing market, and I want to blow my head off.
Bro, it's insane.
God.
I mean, this is not political alert, but like, yeah, bro, shit's gotten so much more expensive in the last year.
And it's just kind of shocking how it's all made up and the points don't matter.
I saw somebody.
It's just garbage.
There was like a tweet I read the other day where it's like the entire world's economy is like a made up scoreboard that moves a line, and we're going to let people starve to death over this shit. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, fucking make the line do whatever the fuck you want, but let's get people fed, bro. Like, this is stupid, you know?
No, shut up, you stupid socialist. That's not how things work.
Exactly. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were like, oh, well, nobody wants to work anymore. And I'm like, yeah, it's really easy to say when you're in your 50s and retired because you lived through the most economically prosperous time in the world. Fucking whatever. Anyway, again, this is not political.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I know. But I'm not trying to be like, oh, woe is me, but I got laid off 2 years in a row. And I'm like, all of the promises from the boomer economy can suck my fucking ass.
Right. Yeah, man. I'm not trying to, we don't need to go down the rabbit hole because I think we could kill our mood very quickly.
The point is, I fuck with the vibe of this song.
Right. Yes. If anything, they nailed it. Give me all of your money. You know it ain't worth shit, right? It's an imaginary line. You sold me your soul because we went in all this fucking debt for what? To get jobs that are going to lay us off, right? It's all here in the fine print. Oh, man, should have thought about that before you signed the document. It's like, yeah, well, I was 18 and I was promised things that weren't true, but whatever. Anyway.
That guitar tone fat, though.
Speaking of which, I got to find my notes.
I'm very happy that the bass is in like the perfect spot in the mix.
Yeah,
you can hear it. It adds a nice beefiness, but it's not like it's not like washing everything out. It's not clangy. It's just nice and fat.
Well, dude, I really appreciate the bass sound because like a lot of times what people will do, there's like the one extreme of the scale where you have a bass that is literally just like a sine wave, like just a hum. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like that has its place, but this is not that. This is sort of the opposite of that. There's a good amount of processing that's gone into this to sort of dirty the sound up a little bit. And as somebody who plays bass and tries to get tones and then ultimately can't, I really appreciate it when I hear them. And ultimately applies in this song. Speaking of which, go to 1 minute and 20 seconds, if you would. Yeah, so I don't know if you can hear it, but the bass is actually, for me, like really kind of comes out when it's like banana, banana, banana on the guitar, right? When the guitar goes higher, that bass is still down there, and you can sort of like hear some of that dirt coming through in between. Yeah, that shit's sick, dude.
It was pretty good.
I think the words there are, loan me your money so you can pay my debts, fund all the world's problems by paying interest. Relatable. You know what I mean? Like just...
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
Relatable. Yeah, you pay on fucking student loans for 5 years and you hit the principal for like $600, like some shit like that.
You pay taxes every year so that, bureaucrats can drone strike children. So that's good. I'm glad that my money is paying for murdering children overseas. That's great. Thank you.
Thanks. Biden. Is that a thing? People say that? I don't know.
Fucking probably, dude.
Probably.
I don't know. It doesn't matter who it is.
Thanks. Hillary, whatever. I'll probably cut this part. Anyway, yeah, bro. Overall, though, this song is dope as hell. I got one more timestamp for you if you're ready for it.
Yeah.
Go to 2 minutes and 25 seconds. I just thought this part sounded really cool.
right, that's fucking sick. I cannot imagine maintaining that vocal style for any length of time.
Very true. Yeah, I was gonna say that too. It sounds dope as hell, but it's in the category of like, you know, Taves was saying some shit. He's like, you know, I just like to scream until my voice breaks, and I like how it sounds there.
Yeah,
I don't know how close to that line we're getting, but I mean, I don't know, man. I think it adds to that like punk authenticity. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of there's like a rite of passage thing in like hardcore punk circles where it's like, hey, if you're not coughing up blood, you're not screaming hard enough. Like,
right.
Don't do that, by the way. It's super damaging and you'll need vocal surgery and it'll ruin your voice. But there is that kind of like edginess to it. So
yeah, man, dude, to put a bow on the front part of this episode right here, Mediaslaves, thank you for sending us this track. This shit is fucking sick. I really fuck with it. I really fuck with your band. And if you're a listener of this podcast, you guys should go check them out because it's worth it. I like how it's like really groovy and it's also hyper relatable. As somebody who's like, you know, mid-20s, trying to find my way in this world of just absolute turmoil in the last 2 years economically and, you know, with the virus and with now the war in Ukraine and all this other crazy shit that's happening around the world that's making life ultimately harder for all of us. The frustration is warranted and it's cathartic to listen to your music.
Yeah. Fuck Putin.
Yeah, bro. Fuck Putin.